Hello there, my name is Caleb, and today I'm going to show you how to restring a bass. First, you need a bass guitar. Now my bass has 5 strings. Bass guitars can be made with a various number of strings, but the one you are putting new strings on more than likely has 4 strings. If not, feel free to call me out in the comments below. Now, you will need a bass. New strings, a tuner, a peg winder, a tool to cut the strings, and a can of Dr. Pepper. Scratch that last one, I'm just thirsty. The strings that I'm using are Ernie Ball regular slinky strings. I picked them up at my local guitar shop. You can use whichever strings you want on your bass. I'm not going to go into detail about which strings give you the best tone or round wound versus flat wound strings. I'm just here to show you how to replace your strings. So, as you can see, we have a black bass. You first want to take the strings off of your bass. Go ahead and loosen the strings by using the tuning keys on the headstock. Once they are good and loose, clip the strings up by the machine heads. After you have clipped the strings, pull them out through the bottom of the bridge. Just be careful not to scratch up the finish of your bass with the strings. After the strings have been removed, take a microfiber cloth or any style cloth you prefer and clean up your bass. Make sure to clean the body, fretboard, and headstock to remove any kind of dust or buildup on your bass. Once your bass is nice and squeaky clean, set it aside and open up your pack of strings. Rule of thumb, the thickest string is the lowest string and goes on the top of the fretboard. Now, if you want to try something experimental, go ahead and put the strings on in any order you choose. For those of you wanting a normal bass, follow my next instructions. Take the strings and pull them through the bottom of the bridge until the ball of the string is resting on the bridge. For the majority of you, your string order from lowest to highest is E, A, D, G. Since I have a 5-string bass, I have a low B as my first string. Make sure while you're pulling the strings through the bridge and up to the head of the bass that you don't scratch the finish of your bass. Or don't. I'm just a guy on YouTube, not a cop. Put the strings through the pegs on the headstock and leave only enough slack so that if you want, you can tune your bass to alternate tunings. Once you have enough to wrap around the peg, go ahead and loosely tighten down the string and cut off any excess. After all the strings are on and the excess string is removed, let's go ahead and tighten the strings to your preferred tuning. I am using B, E, A, D, G for my bass. Basses with more or less strings will be tuned differently. Some people recommend stretching the strings, but what I like to do is tune them up and play for a while and then retune as I go. It is recommended to change your bass strings at least once per year, but how often you replace them is totally up to you. Now that your strings are fresh and you have new knowledge under your belt, you are ready to rock. I hope this video helped. It sure helped me. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you feel that you have an opinion, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Are you a guitar player or have a friend that is? I also have a video explaining how to replace your electric guitar strings, and I will provide a link in the description down below. This is the end of the video. My name is Caleb, I have shown you how to restring a bass, and thank you for watching.